Hello there, fellow preppers. Are you ready to stay one step ahead this winter? Today, we're diving into a list of 20 foods that tend to vanish from store shelves when crises hit. As we approach the winter of 2023, our goal is to ensure you're the most prepared person in your neighborhood. Before we jump into the list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our future prepping advice and tips. Let's talk about optimizing your preparations and working smarter, not harder. We'll start with number 20, seeds. These tiny powerhouses, whether for sprouting or gardening, can provide a fresh source of food during extended crises. Think about a mix of sprouting seeds like alfalfa or mung beans, alongside various vegetable seeds. The quantity you need depends on your available growing space and personal preferences. Just remember, successful gardening requires knowledge and access to clean water for sprouting. Moving on to number 19, canned meats. When times get tough, canned meats like chicken, turkey, and beef become lifesavers. A 3-month supply of about 40 to 60 cans can sustain a family of 4. You can use these canned meats in a variety of dishes, from sandwiches to main courses, and they pair perfectly with canned vegetables. Now let's talk about number 18, cereal and granola bars. When you need a quick and energy-packed meal during a crisis, cereal and granola bars are your best friends. They require zero preparation and are loaded with nutrition. To secure a 3-month supply, consider storing 10 to 12 large boxes of cereal and 3 to 5 boxes of granola bars per person. You can enjoy them as a hearty breakfast or grab them as on-the-go snacks. If you have powdered milk, you can mix it with cereal for added nourishment. Number 17 takes us into the realm of cooking oils. Olive oil and vegetable oil are essential ingredients for both cooking and baking. They're rich in vital fatty acids and can be a calorie-dense food source during a crisis. Plan for about 2 to 3 large bottles of cooking oil per person to last for 3 months. Whether you're frying, sautéing, baking, or crafting delicious salad dressings, cooking oils are indispensable. Salt is not just about flavor. It plays a vital role in preserving and curing meats and fish, pickling and canning. 1 large container of salt per person should suffice for 3 months. But salt's usefulness goes beyond the kitchen. It can also soothe a sore throat and has various cleaning applications. Next up, we have number 15, dried fruits. These little treasures are packed with fiber, essential vitamins, and minerals. They are not only compact and easily storable, but also outlast their fresh counterparts. To secure a 3-month supply, aim for around 10 to 12 pounds of dried fruits per person. Make sure to have a diverse assortment, including raisins, apricots, dates, figs, and more. You can enjoy them as snacks, add them to cereals or baked goods, or rehydrate them for a fresh fruit-like experience. Number 14 is all about bottled water. Water is the elixir of life, essential for drinking, cooking, cleaning, and even medical purposes. Plan for 1 gallon of water per person per day, totaling approximately 90 gallons per person for a 3-month supply. Ensuring an ample water reserve is crucial for preparedness and resilience. Let's discuss number 13, baking supplies. At the heart of baking prowess lies an array of indispensable ingredients like flour, sugar, baking powder, and baking soda. For a 3-month period, consider stocking up on about 15 to 20 pounds each of flour and sugar, along with 2 to 3 cans of baking powder and a box of baking soda per person. These essentials play a prominent role in countless recipes, especially in the comforting world of bread making. Number 12 introduces us to powdered milk, a convenient and shelf-stable alternative to fresh milk. It can be stored without refrigeration and has a prolonged shelf life. Allocate 2 to 3 large cans or packages of powdered milk per person for a 3-month supply. Not only is it a reliable source of drinking milk, but it's also a versatile ingredient for cooking and baking, adding a creamy essence to various dishes. Nut butters take center stage at number 11. In times of crisis, these nutritional powerhouses, like peanut butter and almond butter, become invaluable food sources. Loaded with protein and healthy fats, they provide sustained energy and enrichment. With a long shelf life and requiring no preparation, aim to store 6 to 8 jars per person for a 3-month period. Nut butters are versatile and can be spread on bread or crackers, used in cooking or baking, or enjoyed straight from the jar. They also make a great protein boost when added to smoothies. Number 10 is all about pasta and pasta sauces. These items, with their long shelf life and satisfying nature, are excellent staples for crisis storage. Pasta is a dependable source of carbohydrates and energy, and it can be stored for extended periods. Canned or jarred pasta sauces add both flavor and nutrition to your pasta dishes. For a 3-month supply, consider stocking up on 20 to 25 pounds of pasta and 12 to 15 jars of pasta sauce per person. The versatility of pasta allows for a wide range of culinary creations, from pairing with different sauces, vegetables, and meats to incorporating them in soups or salads. Number 9 introduces us to quinoa, one of the nutritional powerhouses. It's rich in protein, fiber, and an array of essential vitamins and minerals. Being a gluten-free grain, it's an excellent choice for those with gluten sensitivities or celiac disease. To secure a 3-month supply, aim for 15 to 20 pounds of quinoa per person. Quinoa can serve as a delightful side dish, elevate salads, or act as a sturdy base for hearty main dishes. Its versatility even extends to baking as a substitute for other grains. Canned fruits and vegetables come in at number 8. During a crisis, these canned goodies are reliable sources of important vitamins and minerals. They have a long shelf life and can be consumed directly from the can if needed. To ensure a 3-month supply, store 40 to 60 cans per person, encompassing a variety of fruits and vegetables. These canned delights lend themselves to numerous applications, from being added to meals or enjoyed as snacks to enhancing baked goods or cooked dishes. Number 7 brings us to dried legumes. These nutrient-packed wonders, including beans, lentils, and peas, should be a part of your crisis provisions. They are high in protein and fiber and rich in essential vitamins and minerals. Compact and easily storable, dried legumes outlast their canned counterparts. Aim for a 3-month supply of 20 to 30 pounds per person. Their culinary versatility shines as they can be cooked as a side dish, added to soups or stews, transformed into dips or spreads, or featured in salads and main courses. Now let's discuss number 6. Honey. Embrace the natural sweetness and prolonged shelf life of honey, a true treasure in crisis preparedness. Honey isn't just a delightful sweetener, it also possesses antibacterial and medicinal properties. For a 3-month supply, reserve 2 to 3 large jars of honey per person. In culinary endeavors, honey serves as a delectable sweetener for beverages or baked goods, and it adds a delightful touch when drizzled on pancakes or toast. Beyond its culinary prowess, honey's soothing properties come to the fore in alleviating sore throats or tending to minor wounds and burns. Number 5 brings us to rice, indispensable to over half of the world's population. Rice is a versatile grain abundant in essential carbohydrates and energy. White rice exhibits a lengthier shelf life than brown rice, so consider storing around 30 to 40 pounds of rice per person for a 3-month period. Rice can star in an array of dishes, from hearty main courses to delightful desserts. It adds substance to soups and casseroles and brings comfort in the form of creamy rice pudding. Now let's marvel at number 4, dehydrated meals. These are ingenious, compact, and lightweight solutions for crisis sustenance. Fully cooked and stripped of moisture, they boast a long shelf life. Preparing them is as simple as adding boiling water and allowing it to sit for a few minutes. For a 3-month supply, plan for approximately 90 dehydrated meals per person, assuming 1 meal per day. Their immense convenience proves invaluable in crisis situations, especially when cooking resources are limited. The assortment of options, ranging from breakfast to main courses and desserts, caters to various dietary needs and preferences. Number 3 is all about canned soups and stews, a swift and straightforward solution for nourishing meals. Canned soups and stews merely require heating before consumption. They're packed with a variety of nutrients and are often abundant in protein. With a long shelf life, you can secure a 3-month supply of approximately 60 to 90 cans per person, estimating 1 can per day. Beyond being standalone meals, these canned delights serve as a versatile base for crafting other dishes. You can choose from a vast assortment of flavors and varieties, ensuring dietary diversity even in the midst of a crisis. Number 2 introduces us to dried herbs and spices. While they may not provide substantial calories, their role in elevating flavors is paramount. They make meals delightful, especially during trying times. Some spices even offer added health benefits, like turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties or garlic's immune-boosting attributes. An assortment of these culinary gems can serve you well for several months, depending on your usage. Enhance virtually any recipe with dried herbs and spices to imbue your meals with delectable nuances. Additionally, these flavorful additions prove invaluable in crafting homemade remedies and soothing teas. Finally, we've reached number 1, coffee and tea. In the face of a crisis, the comforts of normalcy beckon with the presence of coffee and tea. They possess extended shelf lives and act as steady companions when stored appropriately. Beyond their role as daily beverages, the caffeine they provide can prove beneficial in certain situations. For a 3-month supply, allocate approximately 2 to 3 pounds of coffee or 100 to 150 tea bags per person, taking into account consumption habits. These delightful beverages can invigorate your days, offering solace and respite even in challenging times. As you assemble your emergency food storage, remember to prioritize nutritional value, shelf life, and individual preferences for each item. Stay vigilant in rotating your stock, consuming older products first, and replenishing with fresh supplies. Thank you for joining us on this journey of preparedness.